485, 486, 400. Oh, hey, you guys interrupted me. Hey, geometry, let's do a quick lesson. This is chapter 4, lesson 1. It's on angles of a triangle, okay? Some of this I think won't be a huge shock to you, but if I told you that the angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees, I hope you wouldn't fall off your chair. That's something you probably learned a long time ago, okay? That is theorem 4.1. All the angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. And they give you a nice little proof there. I'm not going to go through it, but you can look at it. When you have a triangle, you can have what's called an exterior angle, okay? So if I carried one of these sides further, that angle there would be an exterior angle. If I did the same thing here, you can do it with any of the sides. Theorem 4.2 says that this exterior angle adds up to these two. These are called interior angles to the exterior angle. It adds up to those two sums. Let me say that again. This exterior angle has two remote interior angles. Here, this is X. I'll call this Y and Z. These are called remote interior angles, and the measure of Y plus the measure of Z equals the measure of X. And you can do a little proof with that, but I think I can just talk you through it really quickly. Do you see that? Well, I guess I should call this, now I've run out of letters, I'll call this W. Okay? So W plus Y plus Z equals 180 degrees. But you could see also, since this is a straight line, that W plus X equals 180 degrees. Well, since they both equal 180 degrees, we can put those equal to each other. So basically what we're saying is W plus Y plus Z equals W plus X. If I get rid of the W's on both sides, that leaves you X equals Y plus Z, which is what we were trying to prove in the first place. Okay, so that is theorem 4.2. Whenever you have an exterior angle of a triangle, the two remote interior angles equal the same as that exterior angle. And the last thing they talk about is they talk a little bit about what corollaries are. Corollaries, I think of them as kind of like baby theorems. I think what the real is on page 285. The real definition that they tell you is a corollary is a theorem with a proof that follows as a direct result from another theorem. So when you have a theorem, oftentimes there's something that directly comes from that, and that's called a corollary. Okay? There's corollaries, postulates, and theorems, and they're kind of crazy. I mean, they use different words for them, but they're very similar to each other. Anyway, corollary 4.1. Corollary. That's not right. Corollary 4.1 says that if you have a right triangle, that these two angles the ones that are not the 90-degree angle, that they are complementary. They add up to 90 degrees. And do you see how that's a direct result? Theorem 4.1 said that these add up to 180 degrees. If I know this one's 90, so I take away 90, that leaves these two adding up to 90 degrees. Okay, it's just a straight result from that. Likewise, this is a corollary 4.2, no matter what kind of triangle you have, you are never going to have more than one angle be greater than 90 degrees or even 90 degrees. The most you could have is one angle is 90 degrees. And do you see why? This one right here, you can probably eyeball and see that's greater than 90 degrees. Maybe let's say it's 99 degrees. Well, that means these two, if they're going to add up to 80, if these three are going to add up to 180 degrees, you can't have another angle be 90 degrees or more. It's just going to add up to too many things. Even if this was just a right triangle. If that one's 90 degrees, you can't have another 90 degree one because it's going to add up to too much. So that's corollary 4.2. Okay, we're got a good start now on chapter 4, okay?